come on in. We're here. I have a cup of tea. I also have something on my lens. I don't know what it is. So join us. I got a cup of hot tea. And you can tell it's getting time for a haircut. I'm telling you. It's all fly away. I was cold a while ago and I put a jacket on. So get on in here. There's Rebecca. If I put the hoodie on, my hair will go. My hands are cold. So I finally got to talk to Ben. And he had just been told that his parole came through. And he didn't know about the sex offender stuff, that all the parole officers in the state were going to sex offenders' houses to make sure they didn't have any holiday decorations up. So you can always check the sex offenders registry and find out where the sex offenders are in your area. Yep. And you can put a notification up if one's moved close to you. Yep. Never hurts to be informed. That's what the registry's all about. But Benjamin is not a sex offender. It's just he is his home, the place he is going to go stay for a little while he's recovering from his surgery, has to be inspected by a parole officer. So we're pleased. We are pleased that he is going to get out, and he's in a lot of pain, y'all. He is in a lot of pain. He needs his gallbladder fixed. So let's pray for his gallbladder to get fixed, because he was hurting so bad a while ago. And he had just been given a pain pill, and it wasn't working. So he was not happy. He was not happy. And, you know, he hasn't taken anything like that at all. My hair is sticking out on the sides. He hasn't taken anything like that at all. And so I'm concerned. Y'all just say prayers for him. That's all we can do right now. It could be 2 weeks before he gets out. 2 weeks. So keep him in your prayers. Light candles for him. Light candles to get this gallbladder fixed. He needs a lot of support right now. So I'm just, I'm worried about. Had to go to the ER at the prison last night at 3:30 in the morning. He hadn't had any sleep, so we got to get him out. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself together. It's been a roller coaster ride today, but guess what, y'all? My car is packed. All I got to do is grab computer and iPads and my pocketbook, and I'm out of here. But it could be 2 weeks. I got a little topic. Let me set things up for tomorrow. I like to be prepared, so I don't have to think. It's just so I don't have to think. So, what's the topic? How to be a friend to someone. This is the topic. How to be a friend to someone. Y'all came up with these topics for me, not me. Not me. The first batch we did, all 13 pages of it, Patty and I brainstormed. But y'all came up with these topics. How to be a friend to someone. Well, to be a friend, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. That's just how simple it is. If you want someone to be your friend, you have to be a friend first. You don't start waiting for somebody to be your friend. You have to step out. You're the one that wants a friend. So in order to have a friend, you have to be a friend. And you know where that starts? That starts with your routines. It's that simple. It starts with your routines, because your routines help you to get your house in order. Your routines, I mean, your routines free you up. Because so many times we say to ourselves, I can't do that. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. How many times have you said that today? Just today. Think about it. How many times have you said today, I don't have time? Let me see some frowny faces. I'm asking for frowny faces. So if you said, I don't have time today, I want you to send me a frowny face. Because that's what you're doing to friends. You're saying, I don't have time to be a friend. I don't have time to be a friend. I don't have time to do something kind for somebody because I got a messy house, and that's keeping me from being who I'm supposed to be. So you see, our homes are pulling us away from having friends. When you have a messy home, what does that do? You don't want somebody to knock on your door. Do you know, Sunday I got an unexpected visit from Leanne and Mark. They just bopped over, and we ended up going to dinner together. Think about it. When your home is messy, you can't have a friend over for tea. You might have a virtual friend over for tea, like me every day, but you can't have somebody walk up to your door and knock on it because you're scared they're going to find out your dirty little secret. And you know what that dirty little secret is? That dirty little secret is that you can't keep house. That they're going to think you're lazy. They're going to think you're a bad mother, a bad wife. You don't want people to know your dirty little secret. But guess what? Guess what? If I've got a big reflection on the floor and I see it in my glasses, probably need to put something down over that. There goes my magic wand. I've caught it though. But you see, when your house is a mess, your life's a mess. The house is just a symptom of what's going on up here and in here. It's a symptom, plain and simple. Because you're scared. You're scared that people are going to find out your dirty little secret. And that's that you can't keep house. You don't know how to keep house. But we're here to tell you, you do. And it starts with baby steps. It starts with one foot in front of the other. I want to see big smiley faces. Big smiley faces now. Our hearts, if you've shined your sink and you keep your sink clean and shiny, I want to see those hearts for that. Because, it starts with your shiny sink. That's where it starts. That is where it begins. And you know what happens from that point? That shiny sink, it's contagious to the rest of your kitchen. Now, right now, I need to go into my kitchen and put away some dishes. My husband graciously emptied the dishwasher for me this morning. But when he doesn't know where things go, he leaves them out on the kitchen counter. And I can put them away in 5 minutes. But am I going to fuss at him for not putting everything away? No, he's my best friend. I'm not going to do that because he's helping me. But guess what? It takes me 5 minutes to put everything away. It's been a roller coaster today because I've been on the phone nonstop. And this is a blessing to me to have my friends over for tea. Now I could have you over, but I couldn't get 2,000 people in my house. So we get to have virtual tea together. So let's take a sip together and drink to having friends. Wow. That really tastes good. It really does taste good. So folks, having a friend, how to be a friend to someone. Get your home in order. and start today. Go shine your sink. I didn't see too many great big smiley faces or hearts that you'd already shined your sink. Here's what you're going to do though. If you haven't shined your sink yet, or if you haven't shined it in a few days and it's kind of messy right now, as soon as we get through with tea time, that's what I want you to go do. I'm going to go in there and put my dishes away. I'm going to fill my sink up with hot soapy water, and it's Wednesday, so I think I'll clean out my refrigerator too. That's simple. Put dishes away, clean out my refrigerator, put some stuff in my dishwasher. I'm done. 15 minutes. So when we get through here, I want you all to head into your kitchens and let's clean out a refrigerator and let's do some stuff. Now's the time. It really is. Well, folks, I love you all. Keep Benjamin in your prayers. Keep my sister Dina in your prayers. And we're going to get this done. We are going to get this done. And when he gets out, we're going to do a show together. And I'm going to have him right beside me. And we're going to do a show. In fact, I'm gathering up stuff right now so that he has the ability to do his show. I got a mic stand. I need to get him a microphone. But it's all good. It's all good. So here's to making friends. One time, I was at a coffee shop. I'll tell you this friend story, and I've told you this story many times. But new people are in here every day, so I'm gonna tell this story. Robert was still a judge at that time, and I went to breakfast with him, and he would go to the coffee shop. This is the coffee shop where we met. And in this coffee shop, there were two red wingback chairs that sat with a table between them. And this lady was sitting in one chair, and I went and sat down in the other chair. And Robert was sitting over here at another little table, drinking his coffee and eating his scone or whatever he was eating, muffin. And she introduced herself to me, and she said, "Hi, my name is, and would you like to be my red chair friend?" And I thought, what? A red chair friend? And she says, "Yeah, I moved to Brevard and I didn't know anybody. And I got to thinking one day, I don't know anybody here. If something were to happen to me overnight and nobody knew me, how would anybody know something happened to me?" So I decided I would go. This was before the internet, really, y'all. Not much. There wasn't much going on with the internet. And she said, I decided to go to the coffee shop, go someplace every day where somebody would miss me. And so she started sitting in these red chairs, and that's how she started meeting people and making new friends. Her name was Kay, making new friends in our community because she had a red chair friend. And Kay and I had a good time. She used to work down in South Carolina at a plant place. She knew her plants. It was fun. Her name was my middle name, Kay, so we had something in common. And we had a good time. We became close friends. So do you have a red chair friend? Do you have a place that you can go every day to reach out and touch somebody with skin on and maybe become a friend to somebody? That's a good way to do it. We can make friends. I can talk to a telephone pole. Not that I do that, but I can talk to anybody. I've made friends at the ice cream parlor, sitting in rocking chairs. Rocking chairs are a fun thing. But just think about it. If you didn't show up one day, would somebody miss you? If you didn't call somebody, would they say, "Well, I had a call from Marla today. I wonder what's going on?" That's how you become a friend with somebody. You step outside of yourself and do something for somebody else. Even if it's just talk. You never know who needs somebody to listen. You can be that friend. You can pick up the phone and call an elderly person and check on them. You can do this. And you can do it because your home is in order, because your kitchen is clean, because your heart is clear, and because you want to bless somebody else with your love. You've got something to give, and you can do it. I can't see any of the comments. I don't know what happened to them. They all went away. I can't even get them going. So, light a candle for Ben for his gallbladder issues. I love you all. I'm just ready for him to start his path to getting well. That's what I want. As my sister said this morning, patience is not one of your strong suits, and it's not. It never has been, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. After Miss Sherry called me this morning, I calmed down. I did load my car up, so I'm ready to go. But I calmed down. Justin thought I was leaving right now. He didn't know until I did the show that I wasn't. So, folks, have a good rest of the day. What's for dinner? Do you know what's for dinner? I got invited to dinner while I was listening to a show with Leanne. I didn't know we were going to dinner at her house tonight, so evidently we are. And Robert doesn't even know yet. And he went to play chess today, which is unusual for him. So please keep Benjamin and Dina in your prayers. And I've been praying the St. Peregrine novena for the last 7 days. And things are coming together. He's the patron saint of cancer and leg ailments, and it's a beautiful prayer too, and it's a little different every day. So praying that novena is good. I start my day with it. I end my day with it. It's wonderful. Staying focused on what works. I love you all. Here's to our health, because I am eating to live, not living to eat. That's my new motto this year. I am learning to eat to live, not live to eat, which is what I've always done. And it hadn't worked. It just put more body clutter on. Still got a long ways to go, but guess what? It's a little less each day. And that's what we do with our clutter in our homes. Just one bag at a time. I've packed up 2 big bags of clothes to give away. As I'm doing the laundry, I fold things up and put them in a bag to give away. And it's a good feeling to get that stuff out of the house, because I don't want to hold on to that, because I don't want to ever go back to it again. And if I don't have any clothes to wear, there's a good chance I won't gain the weight back. I'm still in shock looking at my face in the phone. Just in shock. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Be here. See you later.